Hey, what's going on, y'all? Got another video here. I always gotta adjust the camera every time I sit up. Trying to get like a different angle here as far as the recording goes. Anyways, my last video I did, I was talking about the 72-hour pack that I got set up, and which I have for a lot of different reasons, for backpacking, also for emergencies, and get home type situation from a point A to point B. Anyways, that's what I was talking about in the last bag, and I'm actually going through. I got some time today, and I'm going through my get home bag that I usually keep in my truck, or that always comes with me everywhere I go, and it's kind of more built around 24 hours as far as like food and water and supplies, what I have in there. But there are some things in that bag that I'm going to be taking out to put into the 72-hour pack, in case of emergency or some type of, like I said, my wife works out of town, so I would be using that 72-hour kit to get to her. If I had to, she couldn't make it home, or whatever the situation is, I would use that bag. If I had to walk on foot, that's the bag I would have on me with supplies that I would need to try to get to her. So anyway, and then get home. So anyways, that's the kit, and then that's the reason I'm actually going through this bag. Now, some of the stuff I had in this bag that I want to take with me, like on the front here, I got my emergency whistle, so I would be taking this off this pack. The Redline Series 50-liter pack by 3B Gear does have one of the built-in whistles with the pack on the chest strap, but I'm not a big fan of those whistles. They don't work that good. And this is like this is a mini Fox 40, I think it is. Black Scout actually sold these. I think he probably still does sell them, but this is one of his favorites, and it works really good and definitely gets the job done. So I would take this off and add it to that pack to have it on there. As far as military poncho, this is the one I got here. I'm trying to remember who puts this out. I don't know if it's Snowpack that puts this military poncho out, but it's a good one though. Everything's kind of rubbed off being on the outside here. But anyways, military poncho, I'd definitely be putting in that pack and having that with me. Always good to have rain gear, but I could also use this for shelter. Even if I had to just use this for a shelter to cover up for a night, and put my back up against this tree, put my bag underneath me with the military poncho, and get some rest that way. Quick, easy way for shelter and keep you protected from the elements. And but I could also use it for if I had to make a bedding, and I could stuff this full of leaves and then put this down as my ground mat, and have some cushion and get me off the ground as far as staying warm. So definitely be bringing that. Nothing else on the outside of the pack. I do have my reflector marker on here for this bag. I can't put that marker on that 3B Gear Redline pack. It does have the reflected stripes on it. So if there was at night when I'm walking, if a car or somebody shined a light on it, they could see me. Do I really want to be seen? No, but if I could put this on there, I would, just for that safety and that reflection. But also, I probably wouldn't want this on there, because if I don't want to be seen, I would definitely be not having it on there. So just depends on the situation, what's going on. So other than that, that's the only thing that's on the outside of this pack. This is I've done videos on this bag and I've had it for a long time, but this is the Black Scout Survival Recce Ruck bag that he came out with years ago. You can't get this bag anymore, so as far as the bag goes, but there's plenty of bags out there. All these companies that make good backpacks. 3B Gear is one that I recommend, but also Roaring Fire. A lot of the top of the lines. God, it's been so long since I've looked at all the other ones. But anyways, there's tons of other companies that make good bags. So, but there's probably a lot of new ones I don't even know about. So, anyways, but this is a good pack for what it is. I did actually do the weight That 72-hour kit I got, as of right now, no water, everything in it that I showed, because I did organize everything, put in there what I need and what I didn't need. And that bag, right now as it stands, weighs 23 pounds. This bag, my get home bag, is actually 18 pounds. But I have all the water, which I would add more water in here, so that would probably bump it up to 20. But as of right now, it's at 18 pounds. And a bag like this and the size it is, I wouldn't want to go over 20 pounds, and that's kind of where I would like to keep it, because this bag doesn't have the waist belt on it. It has the chest strap but no waist belt, which I like that for a get home type situation, because I can still conceal my firearm, my pistol up front on the appendix, and just have the bag on and then the chest strap, but I can still, get to all my EDC stuff. So I do like that aspect. And in a get home short period, 24-hour period, this bag would be great. And I'd try to keep it under 20 pounds is where I would like to have it. The 72-hour bag, the 50-liter bag's got a waist belt on it, so obviously I can put more weight in there, and I can also carry the weight a lot better because of that option. So, but I do got a Boo Boo kit here, so I would take that, because I don't have a Boo Boo kit in my other bag. Here's some small protein bar and snacks. These Fig bars I love, protein bars, different nuts and stuff. I think I got some more here. I keep these in. That's what I eat when I'm at work on the go. If I don't want to take lunch, but I want to get some food, I just eat small stuff like that. So I do got that up here. Now this, actually, I wouldn't have to add any more water in here, because I do keep 4 bottles of water. But water is something that's very important. I think that's number one. And you should always have multiple ways to purify water, and plenty of containers to carry water, and also water on you and ready to go. And then make sure you fill your belly up, because your belly's a canteen too. And make sure you get plenty of water. If you're leaving your vehicle in a get home situation, or you're about to take a long journey walking, you definitely want to get hydrated, get ready, fill up, get your electrolytes, everything. And then also bring plenty of water with you. So I do keep 4 bottles in this bag. I always have plenty of water on the truck and trailer, so if I wanted to add more water in here, I could, depending on the situation or how far I am away from home. But I do have to remember that, more water, more weight, pounds equal pain. So do I want to be light and agile and be able to move fast? But also at the same time, I got to make sure I got plenty of water to get from point A to point B. So those are things you have to take in consideration. IFAK kit. This is definitely be gone. This is the Black Scout Survival Quick Deployment Pouch. I love this thing. And, obviously I got a tourniquet there. Got my shears here. Got a whole trauma kit set up in here, this is actually a trauma kit that I put together using the small trauma kits that you buy that are good, that are made for backpacking. And I basically just open it up, and then I put everything with what I know, what I can do with my training, I put everything in here. So anyways, yeah, I got multiple tourniquets in here. Plus I got tourniquets in the other bag. I got another tourniquet in there. So I got plenty of trauma. This would actually be in my bag. And then the EDC waist pack by Roaring Fire, I have a personal IFAK kit in there. That would be on my person. I got the SWAT T tourniquet in there with gloves and everything. So, but this one would be in my pack for backup and other supplies. So, Boo Boo kit, IFAK, water. I would take 2 of these bottles. Plus, I have my water containers in there, but I want 2 plastic bottles. One to keep in my EDC my waist pack. And also have another in there for backup, and then I can use these to fill up water. When I go to purify water, I can screw these onto the LifeStraw Peak Series filter, and then screw these on there, and then be able to get clean. Just fill these up out of some dirty water, and pre-filter it first, and then fill these up, and then use the LifeStraw to drink these. But the good thing about the plastic bottles is you can crunch these up, get them empty once you drink them, get all the air out, and you can roll them up and then put the cap back on, and then you can pack those in your bag so they're easier to pack, but they don't last as long as far as leaking, getting holes in them and stuff. But I would take 2 of these with me to have, so those would be going in there. Here's a big one. Well, that's the picture of my family, but I keep that in there for personal. My navigation kit, yeah, a navigation kit. So this right here is very important. Obviously, I got a map of my area. The state of Florida is what I got in here. And I got a compass, I got a pencil, I got a red Sharpie, got a backup compass, and button compass. And I got a Ride in the Rain notebook pad. And I also got some navigation. Did I put in that? Yeah, I just got the Ride in the Rain book. Notebook, pencil, Sharpie, 2 compasses. I do have the Ranger beads in there, which this came with the Boss kit. You can get a nice little navigation kit through Boss. They make a kit all set up with, depending on what kind of experience you have in navigation. They do have all the tools that you need if you have a lot of experience with navigation and navigating. But for me, I got a compass, pencil, be able to take notes, and a map. And then that's, you know, I don't have a lot of knowledge in navigation, but I know enough to use a compass to get by and find my way. So navigation kit, I'll definitely be taking that. So that'll be going in the bag. What I got here, I got some wipes. I'm actually wanting to go through this bag anyways. I got some dude wipes, I wouldn't need that. That's my neck gaiter. And I got some extra socks in here. I always like to keep at least 1 pair of backup socks in any kit that I have, and this is for 24 hours, so the socks I have on, plus another set of socks that I can change out in case things took longer than I needed to get home using this bag, and my neck gaiter. So I do have that in there. So here's one. This be a hard one. This be hard to, because this is very important. All right, so this is the Parcell respirator gas mask, and I do have the filter in here for the chemical, if there's a chemical attack. Now, to me, this is a very important in a get home type situation, and also to have on me all the time, because after the Twin Towers, and, you know, when that happened, 2 of the things that people really needed was respirators or some type of mask, N95, and safety glasses, you know, some type of eye protection. And that was 2 of the things that really hurt a lot of people, you know, after that attack and all the debris and everything that happened. So to me, this is very important having on you all the time in your you know, get home bag, EDC bag, whatever you want to call it. But bug out bag, you definitely want to have this. And the filter I have in here is for in case there's a chemical like warfare attack, and the gas mask, gas filter. Depending on the situation determines if I'm going to bring this, but at the same time, it's very important. So I think one of the things I would do, I would take safety glasses and then get N95 mask and put those in the 72-hour pack. But if there was a chemical warfare attack, you know, something bad like that happened in this country, and then that's going to be a problem. That's one of the issues, trying to get to her. You know, as far as that goes with my wife, I would have to bring this. But the problem is I would have to bring 2, which I have backups. But I definitely have to bring in the second one for her. But she doesn't have one, so that's, you know, that's a scary thought, you know, just thinking about this. This is why I do this stuff, to, you know, think about the situations and what could happen and what should I bring and what should I not bring. But anyways, this is kind of an iffy one, but depending on the situation determines if I would have to bring that. But if worst comes to worst, I could always have an N95 mask and a pair of safety goggles, which I got plenty of. So that's a tough one there. That's a tough one. Now this is my toolkit, which I wanted to, the only thing I would take out of here that I don't have in that 72-hour kit is a multi-tool. All right, but this does have my power bank, and that's another thing I didn't have in that bag. So I would be bringing this, I got a backup flashlight here, a good EDC, I got some tie downs, I got another knife, a small knife sharpener. I do have a handcuff key in here. And then I got, there's the flashlight. So what's over here? Oh, I got my torch, my lighter torch I use for my cigars. And I got my Gerber center drive multi-tool. So I'll be taking this whole thing with me, the power bank and everything. This will definitely be going in the bag. So that's something else. I was only going to take the multi-tool, but I remember about the power bank, and then also backup flashlight, knife sharpener. You know, definitely something I want to have extras of. So yeah, redundancy, but also things I need. So I definitely be taking that. Do have a stainless steel pen here, all stainless steel, used for self-defense, but also a backup pen. I wouldn't need that because of my navigation. I do have a pencil and a Sharpie in there, so I wouldn't be taking the backup pen, which I do have. Actually, you know what, thinking about it, did I put that in here? That should be in here. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm looking for something, but I think it's still in the bag here. So what else? Oh, there's the walkie. I have to take this. I'd definitely be going in there. And now I got a section in here. It's got a small pouch here. I keep a lot of survival items in here in this kit. I always make sure I have survival kits. There's my signaling kit, but also a small survival kit that obviously Black Scout put out years ago. I wouldn't need that because I already have the Boss signaling kit in the 72-hour pack. Plus it has more options as far as signaling goes, so I definitely would I'd rather have that than just take this. But this is smaller and lighter and less weight, and basically has everything I need in for signaling, but also a survival kit at the same time. But I would want to take the Boss one because it has the fluorescent dye that you can use in the water for signaling. Plus it has the smoke flare that you can use. So I'd take that. So I wouldn't take this with me. That could stay here, stay in this bag at the house. Bug spray. I have a little bit of bug spray in that Boss kit, running kit that's in there. But I want to have more and bring more with me. Don't need the Life Straw Peak Series because I already got one in there. I bought 2 of those. This is another survival kit. I could put this on my person, have it on my EDC, but I have my survival hat, Wazoo, that has basically everything I would need for signaling, getting a fire starter, purifying water, water container. It's got the stand-up bag in there, so I wouldn't need that. That's also from Black Scout. That was waterproof survival kit too. It's from Bone Tactical. This is the Ghost knife, but I wouldn't need that. But this is a great knife, great throwaway knife too if you had to use it. Doesn't leave fingerprints on the handle, and it's made out of ceramic. It's got a ceramic blade on it. Great for cutting cigars, cutting the ends off, doing a straight cut. But wouldn't need this. But this is something I keep in this bag. So if I was going into somewhere and I can't have any of my self-defense tools on me or a knife on me, I can always sneak this in. There's no metal at all in the sheath or in the knife at all, so this doesn't come up on the radar. And this is something I can sneak in, tuck it down in my underwear, and have it in the front, you know, and come in. Different ways you can hide this. You could even Bone Tactical shows it where, you know, if you got long sleeves, you got a jacket on, you could duct tape this to the inside of your arm, tape it around your arm there, your forearm, and then have your long sleeves or jacket over it. And that's another way you can sneak it in. Obviously, you have to take the paracord off, the neck lanyard off to neck knife it. But anyways, yeah, I wouldn't need this because of the situation, because I'm not worried about that. But anyways, I do keep this in that bag for that type of situation. And then here's the Relentless Bone Tactical knife, neck knife. This chain does break, so if somebody tried to choke you out with it, the chain will break. He made it that way to snap. But another neck knife, great little blade. You can also do some small batoning with this, you know, in a survival type situation. You can use this for, you know, getting shavings, making small tinder, and then also small batoning, but I wouldn't do a lot of heavy batoning with it, obviously. But anyways, this is the Bone Tactical Relentless knife. This is something I would put on my person in a get home situation. I would put this around my neck, and I would have my Safe Life Defense vest on, this over my shirt, my Safe Life Defense, have my neck knife on, and then I would have my, being wintertime, I would have my jacket on. Now, in summertime, I would have the Safe Life Defense on, and then my shirt over the vest, and then the neck knife underneath the shirt, in between the vest and the shirt. So, different options, but I would have a backup blade here that I could get to if I needed to, and have another option for self-defense, and a silver armrest, SHTF, get home type situation. I wanted to make sure I got other options and other blades on me. So depending on what happens determines on what weapon I'm going for to take out the threat. So anyways, that's why I keep it in there, but also can be used as a survival knife in a survival situation. So like I said, it definitely get the job done. So that's in the survival section kit, that this pouch I have in this bag. As far as my EDC top stuff that I keep on me, hand sanitizer, I'll be putting that in the 72-hour kit, because I don't ever leave home without hand sanitizer, and just another way to stay clean. Super glue is good to have. I could actually put this in the bag if I needed to fix some shoes, my pack or something. Super glue, duct tape, zip ties, super glue. You can also use it for medical, if I had to seal up a wound. So I take that with me. I always keep some with me. These are my backup mags for my Ruger LC9S, and I would have that on me with the waist pack. I wouldn't be bringing my Walther PPQ because I can't carry it. Appendix because of the waist belt on the 50-liter bag. Plus I can't do 3 o'clock with it because of the waist belt. So I would definitely have the Roaring Fire waist pack with my LC9S. That would be my pistol. That would be my sidearm. I got more mags. So I have like 4 mags on me. Maybe I'll go in here. I might have more. I keep plenty with me now. So we got 5 mags on that Ruger LC9 that I could put 1, keep 2 in the Roaring Fire plus the pistol, and then take the other 2 and put them in the pack and have them for backup. So I have backup mags in there. So all 3 of these mags would be going with me for my pistol. That gives me 5 total, and they're 7 rounds. Was it 7 plus 1 on the Ruger LC9? So I got 7 rounds in each one. Yep, 7 rounds. So I got ammo for the pistol, and like I said before, I would be bringing my rifle plus my rifle mags. So those will be something I'd be adding in. When I go out on the trails, I'm actually going to weigh the rifle mags and the rifle and see how much weight that is. That would be added into that 72-hour setup. And then when I'm on the trails, I'm going to be hiking with all the weight that I have here now, plus what's in there without. And I'm going to go ahead and throw the rifle mags in the bag for the weight, and then that way when I weigh it out. So the only thing that I wouldn't be carrying was the rifle. I could keep on the side of the bag and keep it strapped down, or if I had to, I could keep it with me with my sling, and I could have it on me and ready to go while I'm walking, but depending on that, how that situation is. The rifle I have is a pistol type setup that I could put in the bag, so I could hide it in there if I needed to. Anyways, I'll put the mags in, but then I'll just, the only thing I wouldn't add in as far as the weight goes would be obviously the rifle itself. So anyways, just thinking about the weight things. Back up, this is that liquid IV. I go ahead and throw those in. I always keep plenty on me when I'm at work. And I got the Nutrient Survival. Nutrient Survival electrolyte packets are actually better than the liquid IV. So if I had to buy, only buy one would be the Nutrient Survival ones. But I always keep plenty of these because my wife and the kids like these better. So they like the taste. Nutrient Survival's electrolyte packets don't taste that great. The liquid IVs do, but the liquid IV is better for you as far as electrolytes and all that goes. So But I take those with me. I got a fourth one of those. There's 4 more. And this is actually my Black Scout Survival coin here. This was the 10-year anniversary, I believe it was. The 10-year anniversary coin, the blacked out one. And so I keep this with me in case I met anybody that was Black Scout. You know, you got your coin here. Everybody put the coin on the table, and somebody's buying beers, whoever ain't got one. But that's just a military thing they do. I just bought one to support the company, but also it was the 10th year anniversary one, so I thought it was pretty cool. And then I got number 7, lucky number 7, so I thought that was cool. But I wouldn't be bringing this with me. And then these are my personal keys, but I don't need those. That's for business. So yeah, is that it? Anyways, I was just thinking, yeah, but that's it. And then the military poncho would be the other thing that'd be added on. Plus the whistle would be going on there. So anyways, that's pretty much everything here, which is about, this bag weighed 18 pounds with everything in it. So the respirator, like I said, I'd be optional depending on the situation. And then if I had to cut weight, I'm gonna have to cut weight in some areas. But I want to take all this with me in that bag to add in there. So I'm gonna say roughly about half of it. So I probably got 8 pounds here, then 10 pounds with the respirator over here. So I'm gonna say another 8 pounds. You know, we're at 23s, we're at 28, and it'll be 31. So I'm at 31 pounds with this being added in. And plus I have to fill up the water containers in that pack. So it's put me at 35 at least. And then I got my Safe Life Defense vest will be going on me. I'll be on my person. And then plus I got the rifle and then the rifle mags that I got to add in. Hell, I'll throw another 10 pounds. Say we're at 45 pounds. You know, I would like to try to stay under 50 pounds is what I would want to carry. I wouldn't want to go over 50 pounds as far as walking and carrying that pack is where I want to stay at. So anyways, as far as the weight goes, because you have to keep that in consideration. Like, I want to be able to move and move fast, but at the same time, water, food, all that supplies is going to be dwindling down, which I'm going to have to restock on. And that's very important in a long distance situation to be able to fill up. One thing I should do, and I haven't done, but I should commute out there one day and then leave a cache spot. Some people say cache, whatever. Get another kit together with ammo, food, supplies, and medical, and then go ahead and that direction out there, have a halfway point to where I could fill up on supplies and be able to, which I do have a point out there of somebody I know that lives out there that I could, if I can get back to them, I can refuel and stock up again. So I do have that option, but even burying some stuff along the way in a secret place I only know about as far as, you know, GPS, and then bury some stuff. That would be very smart to do in a situation like that, and something I probably should do, so I can fill up. So anyways, that's another thing. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to keep it under the 50 pounds. I really don't want to go over 50 pounds because I want to be able to move fast, keep moving. And if I had to run, I want to be able to run, and I want to be able to carry the weight and be able to climb over stuff, crawl under stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like keeping a lot of stuff on the outside of the bag. You know, I learned that from Survival Outpost, and you know, he's very big on that, not keeping all these pouches and all this stuff on the outside of the pack. Like, for example, the binoculars. That binocular kit I would like to keep on the waist pack so I could get to them fast, but at the same time, if I had to run, I don't want to be crawling on the ground, hiding, climbing over stuff, and then lose my binoculars, you know, because it has the buttons on it and it comes undone. So I would keep the binoculars in the bag and only use them when I need to, as far as taking them out. So yeah, I definitely keep them in there. But anyways, guys, this is all the stuff that was in my get home bag that I would be taking out to put in that 72-hour kit and bring with me. And I'm gonna put all this together, weigh it out, and put the rifle mags in, and fill up the water containers, and get everything set up and ready the way I would have it set up if I had to use that kit, and use that bag for the situation I'm going to have it set up for, and then see how much it weighs, and then take it out, see how it feels, see if I need to cut more weight, if 50 pounds is too much, cut more weight, or if it's not bad and I feel like I can move, I can still move and move fast with the 50 pounds, and maybe even add in some weight. I would add more ammo or water, or more food. But anyways, that's kind of the options that I'm going through now. So hope this can help, guys. Get prepared, get ready. Obviously, this thing with the drone stuff, ridiculous. Our government, this is I was talking to Shireen Survival. If you haven't checked out her channel, go check out Shireen Survival's YouTube channel. Awesome channel. But she left a comment and she said, this is exactly why people don't trust the government. Like, our government, they don't know who it is. They know who it is, but they're not telling us, and they're not telling American people. And I can understand the government not telling people things because, it could start chaos and start problems. But at the same time, who's the one that's starting the problems and making the situation worse? And if the American people need to know if there's a threat, they need to know there's a threat so they can get prepared on their end and get ready for whatever might happen. And that's the thing, is they're not telling the American people what's going on. They're lying to us, and then and this is why people don't trust the government. So, and I always go back to that saying with Ronald Reagan, something my customer told me, but government's not the solution, it's the problem. And and that's so true. Like, that's why Trump's going to get in here. President Trump's going to get in here and clean house once again, but not doing even more, and then fixing problems that they have caused in the last 4 years with this administration, but also fixing everything, but also at the same time cleaning house again. So, and that's something with President Trump. I think he learned so much from the last 4 years. People he thought he could trust, people he thought were good, he found out they weren't. And now, learning from his past and everything he's been through and everything that's happened, he's taken all that knowledge and all that experience now, and he's going to use it for these 4 years coming up, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. So might get ugly, but it has to, so we can move forward and move in the right direction in this country, not in the wrong direction. So anyways, guys, take care. God bless. Get prepared. God knows what's going to happen these next few weeks, months, or whatever. And we'll see what happens here during the holidays and the New Year's Eve and all that stuff. So hopefully everything goes well. Keep praying for the best, but preparing for the worst. Stay vigilant. God bless. And hopefully see you on the next one. All right, y'all.